Hey there everyone, the boy here coming at you with an Ivankov deck profile. So, one of my D&D players decided to get into One Piece. I mean, both of them got into One Piece, but he decided to try out this deck for me. So he's been play testing it for me for the past couple weeks. Like, before every D&D session we'd play a game of One Piece. And it's dope. He really liked the deck. The end of turn of the leader is to, if you have 0 cards in your hand, you draw 2 cards. So the goal of the deck is to filter through your hand as much as you possibly can to get the right cards you need for combos. Using the Impel Down package. So the deck has 4 Buggy. 1 cost Buggy. So on play, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 blue Impel Down type card other than Buggy and add to your hand and place the rest at the bottom. So he's your searcher. He just searches out your Impel Down stuff. And we got Doflamingo. Blocker. His purpose is to be blocker, and he has a good on play ability. Look at top 5 cards at the top of the deck and place them top or bottom in any order. So he can help you arrange your top deck or just get rid of all of it to the bottom. Like, so you can filter through to the stuff you actually are looking for faster. Now, once we get to the cards you actually want to search for, I'll let you know. This card's a blocker. It's a 3 cost 1k. And it has a good trigger. Play it when it comes out of life, so you can get a free body with it for your blocker package here. And we got the Boa Hancock, the SR. We run 4 of it. So this is one of the targets you want because she's a really good blocker. She's a 4 cost 5k blocker, and then when she has a Donquixote ability, when you either attack with her or you block with her, you can draw 1 card if you have 5 or less cards in your hand. So she helps you filter through, get your hand size up. So she helps you get your hand size up, basically. If you're running low on cards, when you block or swing with her. So she's good offensively and defensively. We were on 4 of Inazuma. So he benefits off the Ivankov, like if you get less cards in your hand. So you benefit basically if you're either low on cards or high on cards, and you're filtering through all those cards just to hit key cards you need for the game. So this card's effect is if you have 1 or less cards in your hand, this character gets plus 2,000 power, and it's a blocker. And that plus 2,000 power, I believe, is continuous. Yeah, it doesn't say like during your turn or whatever, so I think it's as long as you have 1 or less cards in your hand, at any point during the game, he gets 2,000 power. So he's a 7k blocker or swinger. Or attacker. A lot of blockers in this build, I realize. For Mihawk. One of the best cards in the... I like this card a lot. In blue. He has a Donquixote ability. When attacking with him, you can draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards. So he helps you do the filtering while you're swinging with him. And he's a 2k counter. So that's also like a plus using him. We were on 3 Mr. 3. Impel Down. He's a blocker. Oh yeah, there is a lot of blockers. He's a really good effect though as a blocker. End of your turn, you may trash 1 card from your hand. Set this card as active. So after you, so you can swing with him, and then end the turn, trash a card, and then stand it back up to be your blocker for the following turn. It's really cool. As long as you trash 1 card, which helps because you want to be trashing. Mr. 2. So he's a 5 cost, 5k power. He's a 2k counter as well. So his effect is Donquixote. When attacking, you may trash 1 card from your hand. Place up to 1 character with a cost 2 or less at the bottom of the owner's deck. Then at the end of this battle, place this card at the bottom of the owner's deck. Okay, so he gets rid of like low-level blockers or searchers or like Bonnies or something that's annoying that needs to go away, basically. And then the punishment is that he has to go too, which is fine. We run Croc. He's a backup for the combo. Like, he's a good 5 cost 7k. So in case you don't have the Luffy for the combo with Emperor Ivan, Croc is a good sub to play out. Then we're gonna talk about the combo a little bit because this combo is pretty solid with Ivankov and Luffy. So let's start with this guy. He's the SR. You run 4 of it because it's really good. He's a 7 cost 7k, and then on play, you draw cards so that you have until you have 3 in your hand, basically, and then play up to 1 Impel Down type character for the cost of 6 or less from your hand. So he's really good to either call out Crocodile or Luffy. You want to call out Luffy. So we'll talk about Luffy next. So Luffy, he has an on-play / when attacking ability, so it's both. You may trash 2 cards from your hand, return up to 1 character with a cost 4 or less. Return up to 1 character with a cost 4 or less to the owner's hand, so he can bounce something, which is really cool. And then he gets double attack. This would be good if he had rush, like if he could double attack at the same time. But you mostly just use the on-play part for the trash to bounce somebody. But it's good because the following turn you can use the effect again because it's also its one attacking ability. So when you finally swing with him, he'll have double attack. So that's the combo basically. Like being able to play those 2 out is very strong. Then we run 3 Mihawk. Mihawk is just a solid 9 cost, 9k dude. When you play him out, his on-play effect is you can send a character with a cost 7 or less to the bottom of the deck. So he can bounce pretty much most stuff. Not 8 cost kid, sadly, but... And he's also a strong 9k beater for the following turn. This Mihawk is just overall good. I run 3 at the stage. New Kama land. So activate main, you may rest the stage if your leader is Ivan. Draw 1 card and trash 1 card from your hand, and trash up to 3 cards from your hand. So he just helps you filter with the stage. Then Deathwink is it's a really good counter. It's a 3 cost counter. Counter up to 1 of your leader or character cards gain 6,000 power during this battle. Then draw a card so you have 2 cards in your hand. Exactly. Trigger, return up to if you trigger this in life. You can return up to 1 character with a cost of 7 or less at the owner's hand. So I think that's really cool too. But yeah, that's the whole build. The build is really solid. Like, being able to call this combo out is really good. Like, be able to play that and then get this guy out and then bounce a cost 4 or less out and have 2 big boys for the following turn is really strong. It's really good. I like it. My D&D player really likes this deck too. He enjoys playing it a lot, so we'll probably keep it around. We'll keep it around. And I need Vengeance on it because it beat my Law deck. And it beat our buddy's Zoro deck at least once each. I think he beat Law twice, I'm pretty sure. Law did... I'm pretty sure, yeah. He definitely beat Law. I mean, it took him a game to get... Just took him 1 game to get the hang of this deck. It was really cool. It's tier 1 for a reason. It's really strong. One of my locals plays this deck too. It's really cool. I like that he gets representation because Impel down and he's a revolutionary guy too. So he's part of Dragon's army, you know. So I think that's cool. That he'll be stronger as we keep going. I hope. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this OnePiece deck profile. I'm very proud of the build I made. I'm really glad my D&D player enjoys playing this. We'll keep it up. We'll find a OnePiece someday. All right, no DMAA is logging off. We'll see you all for the next video.